Hey y'all, faces that you don't forget, right? Yeah, y'all come in. Y'all come in. Oh God, all right, y'all. I just made a big mess. Okay, y'all, come in, come in, come in, come in. I'm not gonna try to keep y'all all day on y'all holiday. I'm sorry, wasn't right, but look, y'all. I remember these names that coming up and hey, True, happy 4th of July, everyone. I seen, you know me, I'm always on the internet. And y'all remember Kenneka Jenkins, right? And those activists that misrepresented the family. What goes around come back around. You could just wait and sit back. She was the 19-year-old woman who was found unalive in Chicago hotel freezer. Now says the activist who said the woman entered a walk-in freezer alone misrepresented the family. Now, reason why I can't hear it. This is the only way I know this man is when I think about Kenneka Jenkins, because I don't know his name from nowhere else but Kenneka Jenkins. But now his name is in something else, allegedly. Now I don't know if it's truth or not, but allegedly. Now the y'all get a chance, bring my lights up, okay? Appreciate you. Now Holmes said the video shows. Y'all remember when he said this? I'm going here first to remind y'all who Andrew Holmes is. Okay, 'cause I've been a while about the Kenneka Jenkins case. All right. So now Holmes said that the video shows the teen walking in the lobby of the Crown Plaza, Chicago, Ohio hotel, as her friends went back up to the room in which they had been partying to collect their things. Now, I'm just trying to take y'all back to him right quick so y'all can remember him. Now, according to the activists, Jenkins is then seen taking an elevator. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so excited. Excuse me. Jenkins then seen taking an elevator to a lower level and wander around opening doors in a disoriented manner. Jenkins then opened two doors in a kitchen area and entered the walk-in freezer. The door then closed behind Jenkins, according to Holmes. Now, I have to take y'all here before I go somewhere else with this name, okay? Holmes said he was convinced no foul play was involved. Now, the reason why I'm taking y'all here, because I'm about to take y'all he in trouble again. He's not haven't been accused. He's been accused, but he's in another situation, a sticky situation that happened in Las Vegas. Before I leave this, now the important part is we all want to know, did anybody call her down there? Okay, he said. That's what Andrew Holmes said. Did anybody force her down there? Was there anybody on the other side of the room when she got down there? And the answer is no. How do he know? How do he know? So those were the questions that Andrew Holmes would answer y'all in that Kenneka Jenkins case, okay? But Jenkins' mother, Teresa Martin, said she was misrepresented by Holmes and the other activists who held a news conference outside of the Crown Plaza where he announced his conclusion. Now, I'm going to take y'all somewhere else, okay? I just want to bring y'all in who remind you of who Andrew Holmes was. Now, lately in the news, boy, they been acting a fool. They been acting a fool. You hear me? Both the activists is going after each other in another case. Okay, that's now I want to start from here. Now they in a heated confrontation, y'all, with each other. Andrew Holmes and Jedidah Brown. Those were the two activists that represented Kenneka Jenkins. So now we moving on. Now this Dolton meeting just happened, but listen to this.
Some more drama in South Suburban tonight, where the mayor is the focus of an ongoing corruption investigation. The public meeting was ended early as a community activist was taken out by police. NBC5's Regina Waldrop is in Dolton with the story.
Stand and give this mayor your back.
Now, y'all remember Jedidah Brown? Now everybody got all that mouth and representing everybody else and confronting each other down at the Dolton meeting. But y'all didn't do all this when Kenneka Jenkins case, and we were trying to find out what happened to her in her case. But this situation right here is where Jedidah Brown was in a heated confrontation with Andrew Holmes, y'all. And it ended up with Jedidah Brown being in custody. But good news with that, he is out of custody now, okay? But I just want to take y'all here. We're going to finish this out because these are the two guys that represented Kenneka Jenkins. Why we couldn't get Jedidah Brown to open up his mouth then when it came down to the misrepresentation that the mama felt that Holmes or her family. Okay, now here we go, y'all.
Another round of passionate public comments and chaos at Dolton's village board meeting.
You're disrespectful. It's disheartening to see you. You have turned our whole community into, I don't want to use that word, let's say a circus.
Distressed residents and others giving governmental leaders an earful.
You look at all the greats before me, whether it's the Malcolm X's, whether it's the different people.
Tiffany Henyard is mayor of the financially struggling south suburb. She's accused of questionable spending and is at the center of a wide-ranging federal probe as well as a number of lawsuits.
All we ask for is transparency when it comes to our tax dollars and proper protocol on how it's being spent.
Also happening at Monday's village board meeting, a show of force by firefighters. They were trying to get answers about retirement funds, union dues, and health care benefits. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot was hired by trustees as a special investigator to look into Henyard's spending habits. Trustee Jason House read an email from Lightfoot updating her investigation. Lightfoot says the cost for her work so far under $20,000, but she says more work still needs to be done. And she says when the investigation is complete, which is expected to be soon, she will give a full account of everything to the village board. Reporting from Dolton, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Frustrations boiling over at a village board meeting in South Suburban Dolton last night. An activist confronted a trustee about allegations of sexual assault. This is just the latest incident for a local government that's been shrouded in scandal lately. NBC5's Regina Waldrop, live in Dolton tonight with reaction. Regina?
These are now all of this going on, and when you're thinking about what had alleged happened to one of the activists, you wonder about the young lady that walked into the freezer. Then nobody that's what this activist is saying that happened to this girl. But look, in this situation right here, he's back in another situation that they trying to avoid with him.
So, Stephan, that activist taken to the hospital earlier today after experiencing chest pains, but he is being held here at the Dolton police station after he was arrested last night. Outside of the police station right now, you have his supporters demanding that either he be charged or let go. And I just learned a short time ago that he is being charged with resisting arrest, which is a misdemeanor.
You're going to answer, and you're going to answer me. Promise you that.
More drama in South Suburban Dolton.
Now, where was all of this energy that they're having in this court in the Kenneka case? Why? Wait a minute. Let me back this back up right here. All of this energy that they have right now among each other, what was that energy when it came down to Kenneka Jenkins? That's where I'm trying to get to. Where is that energy? Where's that standout? Where's that output? Where's that voice when it came down to Kenneka Jenkins? That's all I'm trying to say.
Promise you that.
More drama in South Suburban Dolton. At Monday night's village board meeting, activist Jedidah Brown tries to confront trustee Andrew Holmes about assault allegations. Brown rushes Holmes, then is quickly stopped by police. Trustee Jason House steps in, holding trustee Holmes back. Then, more scuffles with police. As it appears that Brown is trying to approach Mayor Tiffany Henyard, police then push Brown to the back, where he's taken into custody, then arrested.
Now, they down there acting a fool. They were down there acting a fool. But why we couldn't get them to act a fool for Kenneka Jenkins? When that happened to that young girl, why we couldn't get this energy? Where is this energy at this Dolton town meeting? Why this energy wasn't in her case? And that's what I said Where is that energy? Because we want to know what happened to Kenneka Jenkins. Andrew Holmes, y'all, y'all, it's tripping me out. These are the two activists that was in the Kenneka Jenkins case, y'all. What is going on?
You're going to answer me. Promise you that.
More drama in South Suburban.
I promise you, you're gonna answer him about the situation that happened with something that Andrew Holmes was accused of at the moment. You know what I mean? I wish we had all this energy, but back then they had their mouth shut, glued together, wasn't even talking. But now they want to talk at the village of Dolton town meeting. Both of the activists.
At Monday night's village board meeting, activist Jedidah Brown tries to confront trustee Andrew Holmes about assault allegations. Brown rushes over to Holmes, then is quickly stopped by police. Trustee Jason House steps in.
Where is it? Why are they upset at each other? Why are they upset with each other? Aren't they supposed to be buddies, activists, representing the people? Now they confronting each other. What is the power of the glory is going on right here? What is going on, y'all? Now they're attacking each other. What in the power of the glory of 4th of July is going on? I thought they were close. Now they enemies.
Holding trustee Holmes back. Then, more scuffles with police. As it appears that Brown is trying to approach Mayor Tiffany Henyard, police then
everybody getting their TV preview.
And arrested.
Premiere.
Bont is a longtime resident who was at that meeting.
There was no attack, a public official, but it was more of a verbal outburst.
Holmes is being sued by Thania Dukes, Mayor Tiffany Henyard's ex-assistant. Dukes has filed a civil lawsuit accusing Holmes of assaulting her and Henyard of trying to cover it up. Mary Avant
assaulting her.
says residents asked Brown to come to the village to help them get some answers.
We want to be here for support.
Okay, y'all want Brown to come help y'all get some answers, but Andrew Holmes was the man that y'all were trusting back then. And now y'all want Jedidah Brown help. Wow, this is a mess.
He's not from Dolton. He's from the Illinois, Chicago area, but he has put his life on hold. Come here to help us.
Ready to start your embroidery?
Y'all hear that? His life on hold to come there and to help them. But what was his help when it came down to Kenneka Jenkins? I'm just saying. Just saying. I don't understand. They putting a lot of help with somebody else's situation, but they ain't putting no help in when trying to find out what really happened to Kenneka. I'm just saying.
Back out here live, you can see Jedidah Brown supporters gathered outside the police station here in Dolton, and we're that he is expected to be released at any time this evening. Again, he is charged with a misdemeanor resisting arrest. That's the very latest from Dolton this evening. I'm Regina Waldron, NBC5 News. Allison? Thanks so much, Regina. Following up now, the drama in
Now,
Dolton continues. An activist is charged with resisting arrest after a heated confrontation with a Dolton trustee. NBC5's Regina Waldron reports it's the latest incident for this small village where the mayor is the focus of an ongoing corruption investigation.
I'm going to answer, and you're going to answer. I promise you that.
Sharp words followed by a showdown. It happened Monday night in Dolton at the village board meeting. Activist Jedidah Brown tries to confront trustee Andrew Holmes about assault allegations. Hours later, a misdemeanor charge of resisting arrest. Supporters gathered at the police station where he was released.
For some reason, this administration feels untouchable. They feel like they're above the people and above being transparent, and that's why, unfortunately, I'm going to continue to advocate.
Brown says he was asked by residents to come to the village and help them get some answers about an alleged assault and other matters.
I wonder why they look. Why, yeah, I'm saying though, why do they want Andrew? Why do they want Jedidah Brown to come to represent them, and then they didn't want him to rep? They wanted Andrew Holmes to represent them back then. Boy, these folks know they confused. Boy, they know they confused.
Matters. The mayor's ex-assistant, Fania Dukes, filed a lawsuit accusing trustee Holmes of assaulting her and Mayor Tiffany Henyard of trying to cover it up.
Man didn't know this man from nothing, and he's here for me, and then they have him in there for something that they can visually go back and see that nothing happened.
My resolve is now cemented. I'm in this with Dolton all the way through.
Activist Jedidah Brown says trustee Andrew Holmes...
Well, Jennifer died. Why you went with Kenneka for Kenneka back then? Let me see what else I can find. Y'all was sitting up here. That's what I just don't understand. Why you didn't have all that energy when it came down to Kenneka Jenkins?
Brown is out of police custody tonight after being removed by officers during yesterday's Dolton Village Board meeting. Video shows Brown confronting...
And all them people, look, y'all. What tripping me out is nothing. I just so tired of seeing all of this talking now, all this right here now. Why we didn't have this energy when it came down to Kenneka Jenkins, but we got all the energy when it came down to one of the activists supposed to have been accused of assault. Those are just allegations at the time. But if you put that assault with what happened to Kenneka Jenkins, it's a combination. It's a combination of what mentally happened and cover up.
Trustee Andrew Holmes, after over sexual assault allegations, spoke with us one-on-one after his release tonight.
As I was walking around, he was beckoning for me to come and saying some expletive words, and I wanted to, and I was gonna get my answer, and I'm gonna get my answer because he's a fellow advocate and he should know better.
Well, why you didn't get your answer to when it came down to Kenneka Jenkins? That's what I'm saying. Where all of this energy come from? I don't have nothing against this young man. I'm just saying, as an activist, I wish he would have stood out more, speaking for what happened to that young lady instead of covering his mouth up with a hush hush. I wanted that energy right there.
And all of his behavior.
Brown says he's been charged with resisting arrest and also been served with an order of protection. Holmes is accused of sexually assaulting a former Dolton employee during a trip to Las Vegas last year. Though allegations under investigation, Holmes has not been charged. Holmes is, however, facing a civil suit filed by...
Holmes don't never get charged. Andrew Holmes don't never get charged. Never, ever. Never, ever. This man is so powerful with the police department in Chicago. It don't make no sense. Now in Dolton, and come on, y'all, they gonna protect this man. I'm telling you, they got a shield. This man got a shield over his head. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him.
By the alleged victim who was there when Brown was released today.
This is wrong, and this all this is happening because of something that I said that happened to me. I just want to tell everybody, thank God for this man. I don't know you, but thank you.
ABC7 reached out to Holmes for a response. He didn't want to comment on the sexual assault allegations or what unfolded during last night's meeting.
What y'all think?